Hey. Uh, onward and upward. I don't need your applause. It's the God Opulent LDTV. Blessed Wednesday. Blessed Wednesday to my comrades out there. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Again, if you woke up today, in my opinion, you're already having a phenomenal day. You did that. You did that if you woke up today. So, yeah, man. Wednesday is here upon us. What's going on, y'all? If you're new here, smash the like button, smash the sub button to stay connected. And if you feel any kind of way about anything I say, smash the unlike button. LDTV ain't tripping. Because as I said, onward and upward. Onward and upward on y'all motherfuckers. We is not tripping. So yeah, man, these topics, I was supposed to be making a video, but got sidetracked. So whatever, man. Let's get in here and have a live about it. Show a little live. You know me, here for a short time, not a long time. Rap about these topics. You know me, I don't need to wait for anybody to get in here. Shout out to the replay gang for those on the replay. I appreciate you for smashing the like button and engaging, dropping a comment. Appreciate y'all for that. And so let's get into it. The first topic, Claressa Shields. What is going on with Claressa Shields, y'all? What the hell is going on with Claressa Shields? She is desperate for attention. And it's sad to see the sister out here on this campaign like this. Why is she doing this to her brand? I support her as a boxer, but she's really rubbing me the wrong way. She's really rubbing me the wrong way with this whole conversation about claiming that she can beat Rolly in a boxing match. Look, I don't care how skilled Claressa thinks she is. And I respect her for feeling that she's skilled and, being a GWOAT and all this jazz. But the end all be all of the situation is that men and women are not equal physically. We are not. And just Rolly has no win-win in this situation. So shout out to Rolly for, in a sense, he's pretty much been taking the high road on the whole situation. So shout out to Rolly for taking the high road. He has nothing to gain by engaging in this conversation. And I'm curious of to why did she pick Rolly? Why is Rolly the one who's picked it as the least skilled fighter? I mean, of course she did go at Keith too. But even that is just insane and it's just completely delusional. It's a shame. So in my opinion, how I feel about it, in Claressa Shields' eyes, I feel like she feels that this is just marketing. Any attention is good attention. Any attention is good attention to her. She's literally like one of these LDBC cult members out here. She don't care what she says. She just wants the attention that comes with it. And it's just really sad to see her out here doing legit damage to her brand I mean, everybody keeps trying to get fans to hate them, thinking that it's gonna transfer to money. Nah, man, nah. People just not gonna fuck with you. People are just not gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna tune in to watch you lose like that. Like, come on, man. Like, and I mean, it's just got to be marketing because I can't. I just don't believe that Papoose is really gonna stand next to a chick who's consistently trying to go up and get against men. I don't believe he is. I mean, I don't know him personally or nothing, but I assume him just based off his character. He's not gonna be trying to flaunt a chick, so he understands. I feel like he understands that this is just all marketing. It's just all marketing, so he feels like, okay, do what you do. It's business. But as I said, Claressa Shields, she's really losing fans, man, and it's she's doing it all to herself. Shout out to Shannon Sharp for keeping it 100 with her on the show. He told no lies about it. Claressa, you're not beating Rolly. Let's just cut the bullshit. You are not beating that man. The same dude that knocked you down in sparring, Rolly got him up out of there. So again, let me just name these things. The guy that knocked down Claressa Shields in sparring, Rolly got him up out of there. That's one. Two, Rolly gains nothing from engaging in this conversation at all. It's a lose-lose for him because he's a man. It's like, why would you even really engage in the conversation? I know there's a lot of people out there saying now, they're like, man, just she deserves it. She deserves it. Let them fight. Let them fight. Because she keeps, running on and on about it, thinking that, man. So, like I said, a lot of people are with it. They want to see her fight either Rolly or Keith, and it's just a bad idea all around. At the end of the day, these guys are still men. The testosterone that men have are just overpowering the small amount that women have, and it's just not going to be. Yes, she's in there fighting. Yes, she's in there catching blows from Freyshawn and all the other chicks she's fighting, but these women are not punching like a Rolly. And we understand, like, yes, it's not about really muscle when it comes to boxing. You have to have skills. But these guys are just gonna one nice body shot, she's out of there. They're definitely quicker. Like, come on. We need to dead this. But even though she chooses not to dead this, she's deading her brand. She is deading her brand. It seems like these days now, all she's doing is just like a whole bunch of like bad girl shit. In a sense of every time you see her, she's bickering, whining about something, arguing with somebody. It's always some drama. It's like drama attached to her brand now. Might as well call her Drama Shields. That's what we should call her now. Pure drama. Nothing but Drama Shields. But hey, she's the know-it-all, right? So it is what it is. Again, I don't want to see her in a ring with no man, no she-male, no person that identifies as a woman but used to be a man. I'm not here for that at all. So she needs to just chill. I mean, she ain't gonna listen to me. She ain't gonna listen to any of us. So it is what it is at this point. But again, she's done definite damage to her brand, and that's just completely on her. She can't blame anybody else but herself at this point. I guess on the Shannon Sharp show, I guess what's the old boy's name again? Ocho. He chose to I guess quote unquote stand on code or whatever and claim that. I mean, he's allowed to feel how he feels, but he knows in general. He knows that Claressa is not whooping Broly. I feel like he was just playing devil's advocate. But enough of that. I wish Claressa get her mind right and stop trying to challenge dudes. Nobody's fucking with that. Nobody's fucking with that. And as I said many times in this video already, you're just destroying your brand, mama. When are you gonna fucking learn? You need a PR. That's what you need. She needs PR ASAP. So yeah, I'm done with that convo. Shout out to Dak Prescott, y'all. Dak Prescott, he got City Boys up 10,000 points with what he pulled off. Shout out to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was supposed to get married, I believe maybe this week or something like that. But the fiance would not sign the prenup, and so he canceled her ass like Nino Brown. He canceled her. Shout out to Dak Prescott. Now, I know he can't get the Dallas Cowgirls to a championship Super Bowl. He can't. But let's get this man. I'm gonna just go ahead and give him a ring. He deserves a ring, and he deserves a gold jacket for this. I am so happy to see him do what he did, because as we see today, there's so many of these young athletes out there that are just so green. They have no experience with women, and they're leading with their money, and they getting got. It's just, of course, it's not my money, so I don't care, but it's just disheartening. It's like, you guys it's just crazy to see how unexperienced these dudes are with women. And a lot of these young dudes, and it's not even, just the NFL, but NBA, you see a lot of these young guys are just letting these older chicks just run run granny game on them. I'm gonna say it like that, run granny game on them, because these chicks could damn near be these uh these athletes' mothers. So I'm gonna just say granny game instead of mama game. So it's just crazy. But yeah, I'm happy for Dak Prescott. He pretty much got away from that broad. She lost. You know what I'm saying? With prenups, there's still an amount that you can get. When you sign a prenup, there's still an amount that she could have got. It's just that it wouldn't be the full amount of what she really wanted in case of a divorce. And so it really just shows the greed. It really shows the greed. Yes, we know that Dak Prescott, he has, what is that? He has a baby with the chick. So he's gonna have to pay child support. So what though, right? So what if he gotta pay child support? It's not gonna be a lot. It won't be as much as he would have paid if he would have end up marrying this broad and then she get divorced and take half his fortune. More than half of his fortune at that. So shout out to Dak Prescott for pulling off a hell of a move. I'm happy for him. He needs to be celebrated. And I'm just happy to see men who it's basically, he made a smart business decision. He made a smart business decision instead of leading or being led by his meat. Like, dog, you a top athlete still. There's plenty of women out there. Pay the little child support and co-parent with this broad. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. It is what it is. So again, shout out to Dak Prescott. He's making all the real men out here proud to see him do what he did. He said, let me go back to the top. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm just call you May. Salute May. Salute Danny. Salute Yakela Garcia. He said, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Dak Prescott, the NFL quarterback. That's what I was talking about right there. But getting back on track. I seen a body. I believe it was the other night, Monday night, I believe. I seen the body get dropped. Knockout Boxing 86 dropped the body bag of a pedo, of a PDF by the name of BFTB, who is like the Kobe Bryant of the Lion cult. It was beautiful watching what KO did to this clown. And the thing is that, yes, KO got passionate. Yes, he got a little animated, but it was simply the truth. It was simply the truth. For the most of us, we know how disrespectful the PDF predator can get. Over the simplest of disagreeing in opinions. I would have to go on and say that the guy, he practices swear words in the mirror, because anybody that bitch, like this nigga, like, it's just pure lame. Bitch, you're a bitch. That's how the nigga sounds. It's like straight clown. But huge shout out to KO, Knockout Boxing 86, for dropping a pedo body bag. It was beautiful. It was amazing to watch. I loved every minute of it that I seen. Nothing but facts. Yes, he threw in some disses that were very much warranted. Told the truth. The biggest one, I mean, it was a hell of a. It's like the motherfucker dropped a nuke on him, which was the beginning where he was like, "Bro, you know what's really sucker shit is when you fuck up your whole career for a bitch." Right there, KO could have ended it right there. Slaughtered the motherfucker right there. It was over. It was over. Because that in itself shows how green you are when it comes to women. To fuck up your whole career as a sergeant over a broad gotta be the most greenest, lamest shit anybody could ever do. At his position, there's plenty of women literally throwing themselves at him. No means no, nigga. No means no. But y'all know, well, first off, let me say this. I knew the play from the beginning. I knew what was going to happen from the beginning. I was not surprised by the outcome of that. I knew, BF was playing a fake brother with KO. I knew it from the jump. I knew it. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? And I knew for sure, how much he kisses Rachel's ass. Shout out to Rachel, nothing against her, but I knew as much as they kiss, the cult group, how much they kiss Rachel's ass, that I knew how it was going to go. We already knew, man. We knew what it was going to go. So it was a lose-lose situation for KO from before it even started. It was he already lost before he even started. Of course, as you've seen, as KO unraveled the evidence, uh, it was a pure setup. It was a pure setup, and he knew it from jump, which is why he was smart enough to finally distance himself from the cult member. You know what I'm saying? Also, just to clear up some false misconceptions that they love to throw out. The cult members, the cult clique, they did not build KO's brand at all. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard 7-8 ever shout out his channel and tell people to go sub to his channel ever. Yes, KO, he was on Will's channel a couple of times here and there, but it was nothing, far as really building anything. So again, like I said, these guys, they haven't even built their own channels. As I said before, the bulk of Drew Titan's foundation came from Fanon. Same with BF. Well, first it was BF and then it was Fanon. I mean, first it was BF and then it was Drew Titan. So the bulk of their foundation came from Fanon. So again, at the end of the day, Fanon is the general of the LDBC. He is. It's just simple as that. But again, shout out to KO dropping straight facts on a PDF-er. And also, let me get into this. Y'all know me, man. I do not police people at all. But I have to say this: I'm zero tolerance on individuals like this. So if you call the PDF predator your brother, we are nothing. And I want nothing to do with you. I'm zero tolerance on that because I have 2 daughters, and we've seen him in action and how he talks to. I remember one live, like this is when I really started withdrawing. Like I seen him on live talking to some UK dude, and then his young daughter popped up, and then he started talking about, and then she got off, and then he started talking about what he put your daughter in. Like, oh hell no. Hell no. That was the beginning of the end for me. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, the files ended up dropping. So then I had to cancel my membership. I ain't fucking with this. I ain't running with no PDFers. And it is not alleged. He is charged and convicted. Charged and convicted, y'all. Charged and convicted. Even tried to run him back and still lost. So there is no excuses. Again, if you rock with the PDF, we are nothing to me. I see right through you if you rock with the PDF. And the cats that are in this chat, it just shows how desperate people are for some form of friendship and validation. I understand if you just didn't know. You just didn't know. Simple as that. But all them cats in the chat know. What do a lot of them do? They blame the chick. Even though it's clear as day that the motherfucker's convicted of the shit. Not just convicted, tried to run him back and still was found guilty. So a lot of y'all, the motherfuckers who is in the chat, they're enablers to that type of. They are enablers to that type of conduct. And I want nothing to do with you if you call that PDF your brother. But yeah, man, if you're new here, smash the like button, smash the sub button, stay connected. Again, brilliant job by KO. As I said before, I knew it was fake from the beginning. You just gotta allow people to see for themselves, just like I had to see for myself too. Don't get me wrong, I was warned about the cult. I was warned about the cult. And I had to find out the hard way. I had to. That's on me. Hey, I got a hard head. I got to learn for myself sometimes. That's part of life, right? That's just life. But I learned, and I got the fuck away. I got the fuck on, y'all. Uh, yeah, it's spooky out here, bro. You gotta stay dangerous. And then the funny part about the whole situation is the clown is texting KO during the live, talking about pull up and all this lame ass shit. Man, get your lame ass out of here. Yeah. Of course you wanna crash out. Nigga, you're a grown ass man, damn near 50, if not 50 already. Gotta check in with somebody before you do something. Before you go here, go there. Can't go to parks as you want to. I mean, I know the dude works out. There's a lot of equipment. Oh, I don't know how it is in Texas, but down here in Florida, there's a lot of workout equipment that are in like different parks. Nigga, you can't even go there. Can't even fucking go there. So I knew it was a fake brotherhood from the jump. It is keeping them close to, the whole keep your enemies close saying. That's all that was. So KO had to learn from himself. I'm glad he finally learned. As like I said, I had to learn for myself about the cult members. But the real idiots are the dummies who are in the chat of these guys. They don't understand how, for some reason, they don't understand how, what is the word I'm looking for? They know how dumb you are in the chat. That's why they continuously do what they do. They know that you guys are sheep, yet you keep running back to their channels to support. You in the chat are the real clowns being there. So again, I don't want these guys to go away. I enjoy laughing at these guys. It's pure comedy. And no, I do not watch their shit like that at all. I only tune into whoever's dropping the truth on these guys. That's all I do. So it's just a shame how a group that once had some integrity, had some real, like, the name stood strong, the name was powerful to where it is, man. I mean, the shit is in the dumps. The shit really died. I'll tell you when it died. It died when Black Fight Fan left. Because if anybody had integrity, he had some level of integrity. And even though they did have some clown shit that was going on before he left, do y'all peep that the clown shit just went through, like it went through the roof when he left? Like the clownery, like the bullshit that they started doing really went through the roof after he left. That proves. Like Fight Fan was like, of course this is all alleged, this is my opinion. I feel like he was like, man, all good money ain't good money, man. I don't want to be associated with these clowns. This is how I feel about it. He's like, fuck these clowns. I'm up out of here. And 7ATE, he's like, well, shit, I already got these dudes gamed up. I already got them gamed up. I might as well keep playing with the circus. So I ain't mad at it, but I ain't being a part of that shit. I respect, 7A's hustle of pimping them lame ass niggas. At this point, it's a choice. So they're choosing to get pimped, and it is what it is. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Replay gang, thank you for smashing the like button. I'm up out of here. This was a lovely cook. This was a lot of fun. But yeah, man, keep your head on a swivel for real. These YouTube streets is, if you weak, it eat your ass up. And the only way you truly win out here, if you have a channel, the only way you truly win is to continue. The only way you truly win is to continue. When you quit, they're only going to remember you. They're only going to remember you from the last time you quit. I get it. You're allowed to not want to do this no more, but you're allowed to, but hey, it's truly a marathon out here. You're going to go through adversity. It is what it is. Continue. And be a good judgment of character. You know what bullshit is. But again, as I said, I don't even want the clowns to go away. So if you're a person who likes that type of clownery, if you're a person who needs validation, hey, there's groups on here for you. I'm being very selective these days, man. I have boundaries, and I'm staying the fuck away. I ain't, staying the fucking way. But shout out to the people that I truly fuck with and that fuck with me. Again, quality over quantity, always. But yeah, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Wednesday to all my comrades. Onward and upward. I don't need your applause. Until the next one, I'm gone. And fuck PDFs. Yeah.